way do you think is right to define your music?
The music I like to play, I would definitely consider as techno and house.
In which way have you reached this kind of music, the decks?
This kind of music I reached, I don't know, I have listened to many different styles of music, like reggae, guitar music, a lot of hip-hop, and yeah, like 80s pop and stuff like this. And so in the end, somehow at the beginning of the 90s, 90, 91, I started to get in touch with the first electronic related music, and from that moment I only stuck with this music. Because for me at this time hip-hop, it became really boring, and so at some point, I don't know, I just stopped to listen to this kind of music.
And so you started playing clubs when?
In 92 actually, 92, 93, yeah. 92, 93.
You were saying me before that you play an instrument, you play a musical instrument.
I used to play, when I was a child, I used to play piano for maybe 4 years, 4.5 years.
Only child. And changing argument, which is, in your opinion, the best city, the best club, the best nation where a DJ can play, in your opinion?
Maybe I try to tell from this year. For me, this year it was the first time I was invited to go to Japan, and I played in Tokyo and Nagoya. And Tokyo for me was pretty impressive. Of course, Ibiza in the summer is also very important for me, because since a long time I go there as a tourist or as a raver also in the early years. And so since 5 or 6 years I played there, and I really enjoy it. I mean, parties like Cocoon at Amnesia is really cool, or DC-10 or stuff like this.
Is right for you to define a DJ or a electronic music producer like an artist?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, from a certain point or from a certain level on, I would definitely say you can consider it an artist. Yeah, nowadays, I mean, it changed a little bit also with the laptop DJing and with all these kinds of stuff. I mean, you don't need so much skills in a way. I mean, of course, you need to have technical knowledge, but if you want to go the really easy way, you can just choose to play with Ableton, or you can use the sync button or something like this, so you don't really need to care about the mixing.
About these, about skills, about fantasy, who are the best talents around now, in your opinion, the best artists?
People like Maya Nidam, Misfits, or people like Damian Schwartz or Guillaume Coutu-Dumont, and then of course all the people.
Talented.
Yeah, all the people from the Frankfurt area, like Sasha Dive, Christian Burkhardt.
What do you do when you return home in Frankfurt? How do you feel? You return home many times a year, many times a month?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I play almost every weekend, and
so
then
normal.
even sometimes twice or 3 times a week. I mean, this is more in the summer season, but yeah, so I return a lot of times to Frankfurt, and yeah, most of the times it feels nice. you see the city from the plane.
Are you in love with your city, or
yeah.
You like it?
Yeah, I like it.
Have you ever cheated it? Have you ever fallen in love with another city you've seen?
Yeah, definitely. In Italy it would be, I think, maybe Rome. Yeah.
Rome?
Yeah, just because of the city and the history, and it's pretty impressive.
Do you prefer clubs atmosphere or festivals atmosphere? I know that you have played in festivals too.
Yeah, I mean, it depends. I mean, it's something different. Of course, in the festival, I mean, the feeling you get when you play to a large audience, of course, it's very impressive.
There's a lot of crowd.
You see a huge crowd, but sometimes I think I rather prefer, or in general, I rather prefer to be in a smaller place, because the feeling you get is more intense, I think. Or you have more interaction with the people, and yeah, I think it's...
Have you ever felt scared in consult for something?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's normal. Even a lot of really big DJs that I know, they are a bit nervous. Before, I remember when you are younger, or then when you start playing, and maybe the first times you play with a big name or something like this, and then you are a bit like nervous, or you really want to prove your skills or something like this, but then it goes wrong most of the time. So it's better just to be relaxed, or try to be as relaxed as possible.
Little steps.
Yeah, and then just start to build your set.
So
it's the best.
How do you imagine in this night in Turin? In the end, I think you will be a little emotional.
No, I mean, I've played before for Savannah Potente, and the guys, they are friends also, and so I kind of know what to expect, but I'm happy to be here for the Christmas party, because of course I think it's also here a special date, and I know in Germany it's quite popular to go out. I mean, in Germany the main Christmas event is on the 24th, and so usually all of my friends or a lot of people, they stay with the family, and then in the evening after the dinner they go to the club and then
thank you, because this is all we wanted from you.
Okay.
It's finished.
Thank you very much, and
Thank you.
yeah, see you later.